Good morning, VC. Oh, not that I do a lot of videos, but hey, what else we got to do, right? Unlike a lot of you who are at home indefinitely, I'm got to be out there stocking shelves for panic buying, you know what I'm saying? But doing what I can. I wash my hands like Howard Hughes ever since I was a little kid, so no problem there. But nowhere to go today, so earlier I dug into the Stax and Reggae collection. So let's see, the first Jamaican reggae single I got, boy, talk about starting towards the top, huh? I got this at a garage sale for like $1.50. Dread at the Controls, one of the classics, you know. So that's cool. And then I showed them earlier in a picture, but I got two of the Coxsone label Wailers one. And there's a dude I mentioned, he does a lot of the shows in Chicago. I mean, this guy's a major reggae 45 seller. He's got, thousands and thousands, and most of them are, 50 and up. I mean, the real deal, But number one, he's really cool giving deals. He's got a discount bin and whatever. But yeah, I got that Coxsone, and then this one, he gave me a deal for the both of them. This one's a little cheaper because even though it says the Wailers, Bob Marley isn't on it. That's Peter Tosh, Peter and Rita. Pardon me. And what else we got here? Oh, here's another one of my favorites, the Kingstonians, Whiny Whiny. I was looking for Sufferer, but that one was about 100, 150 or something. So, Dovey Canyon says $20. He sells at a record show that I sold that to for a while. So if I built up enough sales, I would wander over there and treat myself, Okay, let's see. One more reggae single, which is really cool. If you can see this, it's the original Bob Marley and the Wailers Natty Dread, but it was supposed to be called Naughty Dread. If you're into Bob Marley, you know the whole story. And the difference between Natty and Naughty are quite different, and he was not happy. But that's the original from Jamaica. It got the original title, Whippy, right? And then on the Stax side, you've seen a million Stax singles. You don't need to see any more. But, yep, Sam and Dave, probably my favorite Stax act. And Volt is covered as well with the great Otis Redding. Can you dig it? And for good measure, I had to spend this one, which was a present from the VC Zone Posse. All the way from Finland. Much obliged, my friend. And let's see what else has the morning brought me today. I don't know if people, you decide what you're going to play, but just look around and, grab them. But there was a big article about Ian Drury and the new Mojo. So, my favorite, a lot of people's favorites, I'm sure. Get your toe tapping, right? And then what else did I grab? Oh, this. Graham Parker Live. The Roxy in Los Angeles, 1979. Man, they were one of the best live acts ever at that point, weren't they? When he was on The Girl with the Curl, right? When he was good, he was very, very good. And this one, God, I played it a million times since I got it, but I don't know if you know the story of Craig Smith. If you read Ugly Things magazine, Mike Stax, there was a series of articles. He later turned it into a book, and it's one of the most fascinating musical stories. I mean, whether you're into it or not, I've ever read. The guy went from the Andy Williams show. He wrote Salesman for the Monkees, if you know that song. So he was hanging with Mike Nesmith and blah, blah, blah. Went down the hippie trail. Something horrible happened. He came back. Sort of a combination of Jesus and Manson, but the worst of both, right? But somehow he managed to put these records together, and there's only a couple of hundred copies of the originals. It's two single albums, and then he had some that were a double album, but one sold on Discogs for not too long ago for $10,000 or something. There's only a few that they found because he basically was homeless at that time and wandered around and just gave them out or sold them when he could. So if you weren't wandering around Los Angeles in the early 70s, there was no way. And again, Mike Stax created this great reissue, and it comes with a bunch of inserts and some of his travel logs and stuff. It's great. It's great. Let's cover that. The Apache album, and then he released the Inca album shortly after. And like I said, they came as a double or two singles. It's very confusing because there's so few copies that you could reference. I even saw a bootleg of it from the 80s for like $500. So, yeah, this is probably my favorite reissue that's ever been. I got to tell you, because there's just no way to hear this. It's actually fascinating music. It's not like, it's some garbage, but you're just into it for the rarity, So, okay, we'll keep, it's not even short. What are we at here? 5:49? Christ. So, yeah, I'm bored. You're bored. Make some of these. Maybe I'll make some more of these, and we'll virtually hang, right? So, y'all keep on. I'll be out there stocking your toiletries. Wish me luck. I'm wishing you luck.